Hello, everybody. Okay, good to go. Hello, I'm Louis Calderin, a Burlingtonian, Edmonds Middle School and Burlington High School alum. I'm a dad, a citizen, a creative, a semi-retired DJ, and in 2016, I served as a director of arts, culture, and the youth vote for the Bernie Sanders 2016 campaign. That was an experience that set me on a path finding ways to impact change through culture. Here we have one of Pablo Picasso's most famous works. The piece is his most powerful political statement. Guernica gained monumental status, becoming a perpetual reminder of the tragedies of war, of anti-war symbol, and an embodiment of peace. I have never in my life quoted Abe Lincoln, so here goes. Abraham Lincoln famously said, "Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail. Without it, nothing can succeed." This piece here is by artist Ron English for the Obama '08 campaign, and it was one of my favorite pieces that helped me really fully realize how historic that opportunity was going to be. This image here is about the Voting Rights Act of 1965, signed into law by President Lyndon Johnson, aimed to overcome legal barriers at the state and local levels that prevented African Americans from exercising their right to vote. Our vote is our power. That's the only actual power we have. And Uncle Scott, Gil Scott Heron, who some of you might know, said, the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be right back after a message about a white tornado, white lightning, or white people. The revolution will not go better with Coke. The revolution will not fight germs that cause bad breath. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no reruns, brothers. The revolution will be live. And Public Enemy said, fight the power. We got to fight the powers that be. Elvis was a hero to most, but he never meant shit to me. You see, that sucker was straight up racist and simple and plain. Mother F him and John Wayne, because I'm black and I'm proud and I'm ready and I'm hyped. Plus, I'm amped, and most of my heroes don't appear on no stamps. Silence is death. This poster was created in 1987 by a group of 6 gay men in New York City to draw attention to the AIDS crisis. Harken back to the pink triangle use in Nazi concentration camps to identify gay prisoners. This is a symbol that was reclaimed by the LGBT community beginning in the 70s as a symbol of pride. Artist, activist, and feminist Barbara Kruger, her piece, Your Body's a Battleground, has just as much resonance today as it did a quarter century ago. Kruger made this iconic image for the Women's March on Washington in 1989 after a string of anti-abortion laws began to undermine Roe v. Wade. We start to see how the pendulum swings in this country. Once the role of the artists and their mediums to show us how we feel, memes, phones, and social media now play that role. With very little questioning, we just adopt them. The power of this medium really needs to be focused on. What took years now happens in seconds. This is one that just popped this week. This is a piece by my friend Nathan Bell called Make America Relate Again. His quote was for the piece that we worked on. America is standing out for all the wrong reasons: violence, racial and gender injustices, political and corporate corruption, debt-inducing education, and unprogressive healthcare systems. With a slight word change and color swap, things change. This is a piece that we did for the Bernie Sanders campaign. My friend Shepard Fairey, who famously did the Obama Hope poster, did this poster with the band Red Hot Chili Peppers in a concert that we did in LA for that campaign. All of the money from that concert and the sales of this poster itself funded the rest of the art and culture program on that campaign. This piece is called Identity Crisis by my friend Michael Murphy. Perception is reality. This is one of my favorite pieces from an Italian artist named Armando Milani. This piece was for the United Nations back in 2003. The dove here is carrying a message of universal peace by gently transforming the world war into peace. World peace is attainable. This piece here by French artist J.R., he built this installation on the U.S.-Mexican border a couple years ago. The large photographic piece depicts a child peering over a border fence from the Mexican side in reference to Trump's efforts to rescind the DACA program, which protects the children of undocumented immigrants from being deported. This image here sparked an international conversation and is an example of art becoming the catalyst for hard conversations. This piece here, I don't believe in global warming. An opportunity for street art to spark conversation and to inspire people to take action, or at least remind them about the important issues that we may have forgotten. This photo here you may have seen is called Detained. The protester Aisha Evans being detained in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This image in its entirety is a symbol of civil unrest of the black community that has spread across the nation. It is a construct of the visual tensions between excess and restraint, male and female, black and white, protection and vulnerability. And I'm with Cap. This is speaking truth to power right here, using his platform to bring awareness to the issues, like Muhammad Ali before him. He will go in the books as one of this generation's greatest voices in the ongoing conversation around civil rights. This is America. Donald Glover, brilliant piece about guns and violence in America and the fact that we deal with them and consume them as part of entertainment on the one hand, and on the other hand is part of our national conversation, is an incredible piece. And so this video is so rich in metaphors. It captures much of what America is experiencing today. This piece here is my friend Rosario Dawson. She posed for a reimagining of Norman Rockwell's freedom of speech. The work was created late last year by the artists Hank Willis Thomas and Emily Scher. Mr. Thomas is one of a number of artists who have reimagined four freedoms, most of them spurred by racial and political tensions that have divided the country. This piece reflects an America I see myself in. And this is my son, Rivon. Last year, my son and his friends petitioned to have Black Lives Matter flag raised at Burlington High School. A petition of more than 450 signatures ended up getting that flag raised. They received national recognition. I was in Los Angeles and met the president of Black Lives Matter, and she saw this image. Just this week, students from Edmonds Middle School took to the streets. So maybe this whole thing is about one generation impacting the next one. Thank you.